What's always number one priority in the morning?
Coffee.
So we've quite often been asked, what do you do all day? Obviously every day is going to be different, but we thought we would take you along for what a typical day looks like for us. Coffee is always the first thing we do.
Here at Amamoor Creek for the past couple of nights. Yesterday wasn't a very nice morning. It actually rained all of the first night that we were here from about 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was overcast all day. But today we've been given quite a nice day. Nothing but blue skies. So we've spent the last probably 20 minutes, half an hour, just sitting here soaking up the rays. The dog's enjoying it. It's nice and warm. It's warming up quite a bit now. And Carly's making us some breakfast. I think she's doing scrambled eggs or an omelette or something.
So this campground here is actually quite a significant one to me. I have not done this before, so hang on. I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly I haven't done much of the cooking lately. So yes, this campground is actually quite significant to me. It's actually the first place I ever went camping at 6 weeks old. I grew up camping all the time, and yes, I've been out here since I was 6 weeks old, and we pretty much came here for Easter every year for quite a number of years, and never gets old. You broke it.
It broke a little bit, yeah. But that's right, it flipped. Oh, Carly over here with a side of straws.
Straws so good. And they're cheap at the moment. I'm not paying $7 a punnet.
Thanks, babe. It was a joint effort.
Yeah. I'm gonna go sit in the sun.
Tried to resurrect the fire.
So I don't think of myself of being a very high maintenance female, but I am still female and I do still need some luxuries, especially when we do this every single day. If it was just a camp trip, you know, I wouldn't mind roughing it a little bit, but I definitely need my luxuries. So inside my wardrobe in here, I actually have a secret little mirror, and this is what I do to get ready. So I sit that up there. Sit that up there. I've got my toiletries sitting just inside the car there. Pop them up here as well. And then I have my own little bathroom. Regan's routine is not as put together as mine.
No, but I know where all of my stuff is.
You gonna get dressed, babe?
Yep. Well, that was easy.
So we've just come down the road to the Amamoor day use area, and there's a little bit of a walk. So just going to stretch our legs. I think there's meant to be a cascade or something at the end. So
And a big fig tree.
another fig tree. You're right into your fig trees now, aren't you?
Oh, there's your Moreton Bay fig. There's one of them.
Oh, very cool. So it's only 1.5 k's. We'll go check that out and then make our way on to the next camp.
Coconut, those are the macadamias, the wild macadamias.
Ah. You might have noticed that we've learnt from our mistakes. We're wearing high shoes. So glad we were not wearing jandals up that hill.
Yeah, it's a grade 5 walk, this one, so
But
proper footwear is recommended.
yeah, a lot of the time though, they say grade 5 and we've been like, oh yeah, you know, that wasn't too bad. But this one, there's actually quite a few creek crossings and yeah.
It's not a formed path,
Yeah.
most of it. You're kind of following the creek bed.
Yeah, climbing over rocks and stuff. So it's a pretty good walk if you ask me.
Well, we've just made our way into Gympie. Carly's just ducked off into the woolies just to grab a couple of bits and pieces. I'm stuck in the car with Dog, making sure he's all right. And yeah, further on to what we get up to in a day. Generally, if we come into a big centre, we'll shoot into an info centre or call an info centre just to find out where some water points are, sort of little points of interest as well. Generally trying to find water. Most info centres around the place so far have had them, and if they don't, then they can generally lead you to where one is within the town.
Well, the lady at the info centre kind of sent us on a wild goose chase for water, but we ended up finding some. It was a bit of a stressful moment, so we filled up water and we've just made our way to camp. We're about 2 minutes away from it, and yeah, it wasn't very far from Amamoor. It was probably only like, what, 45 minutes? Yeah, so we're keeping it nice and close today. So we thought we had a bit of an issue with the rooftop and the darchie, that we had a little problem here that the pole won't sit in the hole when the awning's open, and obviously you can't use the back ladder when the awning's all the way open. But my bright idea that Regan didn't believe me made it all work. You just don't have the last little 1/8 bit open. Now you can use your back ladder. That just sticks on through a hole just in there. It's good as gold, eh, darling?
I think so. It'll do the job.
I'm not just a pretty face.
No, you have some great ideas sometimes.
Thanks.
Take that compliment while you got it.
I will. So this is our bedroom. Penthouse suite.
This is a door.
Well, yes. Obviously.
And this is me in the way.
So we just finished setting up camp and we're going to show you our new shower setup. So we used to have an outdoor shower on the camper and we could hook up instant hot water, but we don't have that luxury anymore. So this is very old school compared to what most people have. They all have like the aqua heat shower setup, which gives you hot water.
The hot tap.
Yeah, hopefully one day we can invest in one, but for now we are going old school. So we fill this up about 5 to 10 litres, chuck it in the sun. Hopefully it heats up within the next couple hours before I want to shower, and then we have a shower. So if we do want a shower on a day that there is no sun, then we need to boil a pot of water, pour that in here, mix a bit of cold water in it, and then we do it that way. Hopefully this does the trick. Usually if I need to wash my hair, Regan is a lovely boyfriend and gets a bucket and does it for me. Commence hot water making. So while we wait for our shower to heat up, I'm just going to go for a walk and check out the creek. So let's answer the big question. Do you ever get bored?
Not bored as the sense of bored with nothing to do.
You relax.
Yeah, it's a different kind of boredom.
Yeah, so there's definitely days that are a lot slower and you don't do as much, but it's those moments that we actually choose to just enjoy doing nothing. And I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of sane people call relaxing.
Yeah. Like when you're living in the same house all the time.
Oh, chaos. Oh, that's not how this works. Carry on.
So when you're like living in the same house and you come home and you have nothing to do, it's the same four walls around you, so you get bored. But here it's different surroundings all the time, so your bored might be sitting there with nothing to do for an hour, but it's still looking at something new every day.
Yeah.
It's not the same four walls or the same couch that you're sitting on or the same TV show that you're watching all the time.
Yeah. And there's always something to do. Like we can go for a walk, exercise, there's reading. We do a lot of editing, obviously these YouTube videos plus Instagram. We go out of our way to find
interesting stuff,
places that you don't find when you're just sitting at your campsite. So
so I'd probably say that today is probably like more of a boring day, especially for you guys watching. Like we wake up in a campsite, we go into town, do boring jobs like shopping and finding water and stuff, and then come into another camp and setting up. But it's busy to us.
Yeah,
it's quite a busy day.
As you guys know, we were in Brisbane sorting out the new setup. We've come up to the sunny coast just for the week, and then we're heading back down to the Gold Coast to meet my family and his brother for one last camp trip before we carry on. And yeah, like we said, we are not the most conventional lappers.
No.
We are just exploring everything, and plans keep changing. We got on the road pretty quickly, so we do now have things that we need to
catch up on.
And yeah, so we had to come back for the canopy. We've got to come back at the end of October for another appointment, but it is what it is. After October, then we have no more time frames, so then we can just carry on. We do have to fly back for a couple of things. We've got a big birthday, a wedding. We're hoping to get back to New Zealand next year. Yeah. But, we're not the most conventional uppers, but
we're getting shit done.
We're just doing what... Yeah, I think we've explored a lot of Queensland than most people have.
Yeah.
But anyway, this dog's getting a bit antsy. Just wants to go for a walk.
He's painful.
So, let's go check out the creek.
Yep.
That's dinner and dishes done. Chaos has just been fed, and
he's literally just put himself to bed as well.
Yep, he sure has. Good night, Booey. And then that's pretty much going to be us as well. Each night is different. Last night we spent a couple hours sitting around the campfire, but tonight we just don't feel like having a fire, and it is getting a little bit chilly and windy, so we're going to head up to the rooftop and probably watch some TV. But yeah, that's pretty much our day in the life.
That's a day in the life of Front Seat Adventures.
Yeah. So we do hope that you enjoyed this one. It is a bit more of a real and raw what we get up to.
So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't, to keep up to date with all of our upcoming videos.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, catch you later.
Bye. You gonna get dressed, babe?
Yep.
Why so serious?
Not serious.
You are serious.
No.
So what's this for? Where does this go? Onto there. Okay, so how do you know if that's on or off?
One way it'll leak, one way it won't.
Yeah. And what's this for? What if it like combusts or something because we haven't done it cool that way?
It won't combust.
What
That's open.
Oh, bugger. Why didn't you say something earlier? Oh, bloody hell. Okay. That needs to be... Oh, it's got an off on written on it.
Heaps to go, bro.
We're not going to be able to shower. Oh, we should be using non-potable water.
Yeah.
We don't need to use our drinking water.
No. Have you been camping long?
No. I'm used to more luxury than this.
What time is it, Carly?
Not even 6.
What's in your hand, Carly?
Chocolate.
What are you doing, Carly?
Going to bed.
The sun hasn't even disappeared and this one's sneaking off to bed.